Well, I don't know. The internet streets is buzzing. 1 minute everything was all good in La La Land, and now everything is just the La La like we all be saying it's been a damn lie.
Bumpy, bumpy.
Up to 8 hours of protection. All clean feel. Prevention is the best protection.
What is that?
Say it, Fossy.
Say it, Fossy.
Say it, Fossy. I can only get a salad from there, but it's good.
This girl back because y'all see stars. When y'all look at her, y'all see stars and dollar signs. Still looking at this girl seeing dollar signs. How can y'all make some money? How can y'all get y'all pages monetized? How can y'all help her spread this rumor about an innocent black man that never beat her? We seen videos. I know I have. I don't know about y'all. We have seen plenty of videos of her putting her hands on my brother, with her pushing my brother, with her throwing drinks on my brother. We've seen it. Y'all show me one video that she got where my brother done put his hands on her or physically beating her. Yeah, they both was verbally abusing each other. I never once said my brother innocent. I said he's not an abuser. He's not a narcissist. The things that they are sitting on this internet spreading towards everybody. This is a game to them. He done gave this girl millions of followers. All kind of money in the bank. She was nothing to nobody. And y'all keep talking about everybody, somebody. Yeah, she was somebody to God. She wasn't nobody to none of us. Nobody never heard of her. Let's be real. Nobody never heard of her. Nobody never seen her modeling or none of that, except for when she was on 20 mil video, and that was for a couple minutes, and he gave her $100 damn.
Get up, and me, I'm a good person. I got up. I start worrying about people that I know 1,000% wouldn't have gave a fuck about me if they knew I was broke. So why am I wasting stress cells and time worrying about people that I know only give a fuck about me because the opportunity and the things that I did or can do for them? I learned how to eliminate that. I don't give a fuck about people's feelings that I know don't really care about me anymore.
Not a steal or a steal. We got 16-inch 13x4 lace front wigs for only $175.
What?
And guess what? The wig is all included. If you get the lace front deal, you get the wig and the install for only $175.
Listen, y'all gotta catch these steals on her story. She got the wig deals coming in there.
Y'all see who done came and got in the chair before the traffic come in.
Y'all not about to get me stuck in line. We're gonna have free food Friday this Friday.
We got free food Friday on Friday. Y'all know I'm gonna get y'all full for Labor Day. A nice, cute little meal. So y'all got to come through.
Yes, y'all better come through. And
y'all know Bree be trying to tell y'all about the deals now. She be looking out for y'all.
Labor Day weekend, come get slayed.
Was not all there. You were talking normal. What exactly happened? I think a lot of your viewers want to know because they're looking at that video and they're saying something about her does not seem as if she's okay.
Right.
So what happened at that diner?
I mean, the diner was the second part. The first video was us actually sitting on the steps. I don't know if did you see that one?
I don't know if I saw that one.
That probably did 20 million views, but we're sitting on the steps at my house. This is at the house that she moved away from when all of this happened. So she came over. She had said she had wrote a note like for the kids and all of that. She was thinking about doing something to herself. She didn't want to be here. That's the reason we even had that step conversation, that dinner, and then we also had 3 days together.
Why are you guys recording something so intimate, devastating, and private? She wanted to hurt herself, and you guys...
We didn't put that on camera. She spoke about it, though, afterwards.
But why is any of this on camera?
I mean, she went to the internet with the lie, so you have to go back to the internet to fix it.
Did you tell her she had to do that?
No, I told her she just needed to make things right. I didn't say how she needed to do it, but when she came that day, both of our cameras were set up.
You guys are in a marriage truth.
Yeah.
And so he is a man that has a lot of different layers and complexities. Most of you guys may already have your opinion about Latruth, but today we're going to have an exclusive interview with him to talk about things that I'm sure you probably have questions about, but never ever had the answers to. So Latruth has sat down and he's agreed to have an exclusive interview today to talk about those things and debunk the rumors and also to answer the questions that you have. And he's told me I can be completely open and honest and I can ask him anything. He's going to be an open book with us today. Okay. So thank you so much, Latruth, for deciding to open up and be open and honest with Cornology.
No problem. I feel like this is the best place to do it too.
Okay, well, we're going there. So Latruth, tell us a little bit about your upbringing. Where are you?
You know, if you go in the gym and you see the person with the most plates, you feel me, on the weight, that mean they the strongest. So the person that can handle the most pressure, that's because God know you the strongest. He wouldn't even give it to you if you know you can't handle it. Life is a gym. He like, you know what? I know you can handle more darkness than anybody else. Look, how do I know? Because I gave them the same and they came to you for help. I gave you the same and you went for nobody because you can handle it. Right. So for me, pressure is like God putting responsibility on you because he know your strength. You understand?
Makeup of a person to decide to say, I'm going to hit follow.
Right.
Right? Okay. So were you initially getting your followers up because you saw that to equate to selling albums, or are you addicted to fame?
Man, see, even with the Vine stuff, it didn't translate to dollars at the time, just to make a lot of money on social media. And with Vine, I had millions of followers on there. MySpace, obviously, wasn't getting paid to be on that site. And then Facebook came. At the time, I was actually working a job in Atlanta.
Where were you working?
At Old Dominion Freightliner.
So
it was
what
like
were you doing?
$20-something an hour, unloading and loading trucks.
So if somebody were to say, Truth, you got to go back out there and get a job, what would you say your profession would be?
It probably would be something dealing with probably warehousing or something like that. If I just had to, I mean, obviously at this point I would want to be the one running the warehouse.
Oh, we all would want to run, but you know.
Well, I would run it.
Okay,
like
but check this out though.
But
the thing that's dope about this is that it also lets people know you never know who that person is that's sitting next to you. Yeah. So if you're at a warehouse, if you're at Walmart,
that's true.
If you're at McDonald's, wherever you are, the person, don't ever sleep on that person sitting next to you, because that person sitting next to you could be that next big thing.
That's true.
Right? So you were working at a warehouse, but in your mind, you were already calculating your escape. And it was different because nobody, I think at that time, was thinking about influencers the way they do now. Now, everyone's talking about, I want to be an influencer. But back then, when you became an influencer, I don't know that was actually a profession.
Nah,
right?
It wasn't.
So, when did you say, I can walk away from this warehouse job? How did you know that this was time to walk away?
At the time, let me see, when I was on Vine first. I was on Facebook as well, but I only had like 70,000 followers. And all I posted was just the music. So I took the Vine clips, the funny clips that I was making, and I started putting them on Facebook. And within 2 weeks of posting those videos, I already shot up to another like 250,000 followers on Facebook. So I'm watching all of this. The numbers keep going up. So I'm creating more content that's like that. And within 6 months, I'm probably at 1 million followers on Facebook already. And I started.
Well, stop. That can't just be. I don't want to mislead the followers or the viewers to think that just by posting videos, it can grow. You had to have studied when to post, how often to post, keywords. Did you just post? You just posted?
I just posted, man. I feel
were
like
you,
it's God, so that's why I always say God got me.
Were you posting all day?
Nah, I would post like maybe 2 videos. At that time, probably 3 videos a week because I'm actually working.
3 videos a week, and you grew like that?
Yeah. Like I said, I say it's God. I had got to a point, even with the music, I started saying, and I said it publicly one time too. I was like, man, I'm about done with this. I've been chasing this music career. I've been doing this. I'm about to give up. At the first time in my life for me to even say something like that. So I'm not even checking my page every day. I go on there maybe once a week and I look at it like, this is crazy. How is these numbers just going like this? So it was like when I said that I was gonna be done with it, it just seems like something was like, nah, you're not gonna be done with it.
So when did you know that this was something that you could make a living off of?
They had started giving us with the big platforms like these links, these news articles and stuff like that to post. And it might be some celebrity news, something about Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, or something like that. And I would post these links on the Facebook and stuff like that. And I might make $10,000 off of one post.
My
if I see
God.
the traffic. So I'm still at this job, loading
And you
these trucks
looking
and
like,
stuff.
wait a minute.
Yeah. Phone, I'm looking at this like, hold up, is this for real?
Meanwhile, they're like, Robert, please report to the main office.
Exactly. Exactly. And I'm making $24 an hour at the job, at the trucking job. So I'm seeing decent money.
I'm about to say $24 is nothing to sneeze at.
Right. My bills is paid. My daughter's taken care of. But I'm seeing $10,000 in one day off a post.
And you were still living in North Carolina?
Nah, I was living here in Atlanta.
Okay, you were here. Okay.
So I'm seeing this, and this is consistent for like maybe 2 months straight. I'm seeing this type of bread just off that. So I started taking it back serious again with everything that I was doing. And I just started creating skits and creating little short films and everything.
It's just respect. Everybody done lost respect for everything. Respect don't mean that no more. Facts don't mean that no more. Loyalty don't mean shit no more. All this shit is just a game. Man, miss me with that shit. That's why I don't go nowhere. That's why I don't like being around people. That's why I don't hang in the innocent. Y'all, what the fuck wrong with y'all niggas, man?
Well, that didn't even take a damn year. And he done been all up in the videos, all up in the kids' faces, all up in different spaces he shouldn't have never been in if he was a side piece or friend. Because you can have a side piece if that's what you choose to, if that's what you want as an adult. But the side piece should never be playing the main piece position. That is not the place for them to play. You played yourself.
Had, in jail because of revenge porn.
I didn't have her in jail. She had herself in jail.
She had herself in jail.
Yeah, judges do that. And she even went on there and said that I tried to get her locked up on my daughter's birthday as if I set court dates. Like
Right.
The judge set the date and asked us both, are we okay with it? We both said yes.
Now, in closing, I want to ask you something because I know we've gone well over time. Do you miss your wife?
I miss the dynamics of having sons, and I love Josh to death, Isaiah to death, and Lauren to death. I love them to death. I raised them as my own kids, and I would say to them, keep being positive. Everything that I taught y'all, make sure y'all hold on to that. Y'all gonna be great. That's what I would want to say to the kids. I do not miss the marriage. I don't miss that relationship at all.
And do you think you will ever have a relationship with the kids again?
I think when they're old enough to be able to decide, obviously. Even with my oldest daughter now, the way she's responding and acting, she's at an age where she can kind of make those type of decisions. And I felt really bad in these situations. I talked to other fathers who had older daughters, and they said at the age of 15, they felt like they lost their daughter. And it's without even what I'm going through right now, without the two baby mamas doing what they doing, the manipulation. Daughters at certain ages just want to do their own thing, and us as fathers, we're very strict. It's definitely structure in my house. You can't be on the phone all night. It's a lot of things you can't do in my house that you can do in your mom's house. If the mom is want to be your best friend. They want to be her best friend. So she has a lot more fun over there. That's all.
In closing, if you can say some words to your soon-to-be ex-wife right now about everything that you guys have gone through to where you are right now.
Through people on social media. She sent it to a few people on social media, and it came to me. They did a
You
whole
had no
Zoom.
idea that she took this picture of you.
Didn't even know this picture existed.
This is the picture that she started calling you shrimp.
Yes.
And how do you feel about that?
What, the shrimp thing?
Yeah, the shrimp thing.
Man,
Shrimp. She called shrimp po' boy.
I don't feel nothing about the shrimp. I mean, it speaks for itself.
Okay.
These women are running around acting crazy. So
they acting crazy, true?
Yeah, the picture was never like, for me, it's like it was an intimate picture that I didn't know about, obviously. My problem is I don't want my little girls to see my picture.
Right.
The world that don't matter. If I didn't have daughters, none of that would matter. I'd
How'd
make
you
millions
find-
off of that picture.
How did you find out that she had released this picture of you?
Through people on social media that's not even her. She don't even know these people in real life. She just sent it to people.
Well, I saw a video that she said it was a friend of hers that called and told you that used to be a friend of hers.
It was never a friend of hers. It's somebody she met off social media. She never met her in person at all.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, she's calling them friends, but she's never even met these people.
So she's never met these people, but she's sending pictures of her soon-to-be ex-husband naked.
Yeah.
And the point of that is what? Because if it's not a shrimp and it's something else, she's now enticing these women.
It's every man, I would say, getting out of a cold shower who's not happy at the moment. I mean, yeah.
It's just regular.
Just regular,
Just chilling.
regular degular. It ain't,
So what was the point of her taking that picture? I wonder, like, why would she take the picture?
I think it was probably for the purpose of what she used it for. It had to be for that. Because, I mean, throughout the marriage, I talked about divorce a lot. When these type of things happen, the way I was raised, when you tell a person what it is, like, look, I'm going to divorce you if you're not going to act right. Most people get their act together if they want it to work. So I did bring divorce up. I can't lie and say I didn't bring divorce up.
So you think she was being methodical? She was planning and putting these things in place so she knew that one day when you do try to get here, I can now destroy him.
Absolutely. And it's like, I could tell just by that. She went and got pepper spray to spray me in my face for my phones. I never swung at her or nothing. So in that moment, to me, I'm like, now that I look at it now, it's like she wanted me to hit her. If she could have got that reaction out of me, mission would have been accomplished what she was trying to do. And I would have went to jail, everything. If she could have got me to hit her one time, I would have went to jail. And I feel like that was her goal, to sell this whole DV story, because I create all the content. She's not a singer. She's not a rapper. She does not create content by herself. She never has.
But she's beautiful. She's beautiful.
You got to do more than that, though.
Well, I mean,
it's a lot of beautiful women.
It is. It's a lot of beautiful women, but
it's 2 followers.
It's working for her, right? Her beauty is working for her.
It should. Like I said, like when we met, it was 200, 300 followers. It's millions now. She's working with a content creator. She lives with a content creator. She's married to a content creator. She's on a platform with 6, 7 million followers every day. If you don't get no followers behind that, something is absolutely wrong.
So revenge porn. She went to jail. She went to jail behind this.
She got locked up for, I'm gonna say, an hour, 2 hours. You know how they do the little processing thing. She was able to sign out, and as soon as she signed out, she dissed the whole judicial system, or however you want to call it. She talked bad about the lawyers. She talked bad about me. She talked bad about the judge. She did all of this on a public platform as if there's no consequences to anything that she does. And I feel like that's how she lives life. She's never had any consequences.
Okay, so...
That camera. It's this one.
That
okay,
camera.
Okay, cool.
That camera. What would you say to Brianna?
Brianna, all I could say is I really loved you. Me pouring into you, teaching you the game, everything that I did, raising the kids was from the bottom of my heart. Like, I really cared a lot. And my advice is just use what I taught you in a positive way and put the kids first. And remember, all of this stuff that's been put out, they're going to be able to see it. You got to fix this now and just focus on putting the kids first, making their life better. Pour all of that same stuff that I poured into you and the kids, into the kids. You seen how I moved. You know how I move. It's never to hurt anybody. And I wish you nothing but the best, you and the kids. But we just got to do what's right. We have a daughter together. Understand that. That's my DNA in her. That's the best advice. I wish you nothing but the best. I don't want to go back and forth. I would love it if you just be truthful and say what it is. You ain't the only one that's felt like this in the dissolving of a relationship. Make it right is all I can say. That's the only thing that's going to set anybody free in this. Speak the truth. Not yours, but speak the actual truth.
Well, I think that you said a lot.
The devil comes at you as strong as he does because he knows if he can break you, everything under you gonna fold. Your partner's gonna fold, your girl gonna fold, your kids gonna break. So this is why nobody in your circle catch the level of hell you catch. Because you the Somebody ought to get an attitude and say, you know what, I'm the one. It is what it is, I'm the one. So guess what, devil? Before I take it back, I'ma add more to it. I'm the one who gonna flip my family. I'm the one who gonna change the narrative. I'm the one. And it's real. It's real.
With thee, hey, hey, why then without love, what are we gonna do? With thee, now that we.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you had to come and get these tips from me. Why is they out here in these YouTube streets playing with us? Why are they out here in these YouTube streets playing with us? Now listen, if saying that y'all breakup gets more attention than y'all actually being together, then hey, as an entertainer, play the part. Because me, only thing I see is something that was a game from the beginning. There's nothing wrong with moving on. No, it's never nothing wrong with moving on. We are all grown and we entitled to making our own decisions. Yes, very much so. But when there's kids involved, everything ain't supposed to make it to your front door. And meaning that if this situation would have been kept behind closed doors, then it wouldn't have been as much said about the situation that was. Meaning, as an adult, you would have been doing what you chose to do, and it would have never been brought in front of your children for people to speculate or spectate on the things that you were doing. Because it wouldn't have been important. As a grown-up, you're entitled to do grown-up things, whatever those grown-up things choose to be at that point in time. The fact is, for me, is how people are still trying to find a way to, how can I say, agree with bullshit. There's always a reason for why a person did a thing, or did something. We all know that. But the outcome of what the situation became, that cannot be put on someone else. That have to be put on that person themselves. After Latruth was no longer in that household, he cannot be blamed for Brianna's actions. Those were her choices. Those were her decisions. Those are the things that she chose to do. So now I don't understand how everything that takes place, it fall back on him. She done had a new man, right? Broke up with the man, if that's what y'all want to say. She done had other situations. Y'all say she done elevated things, done took a change. So how is the focus still on him when it comes to her? That's because people be saying things and not really meaning them. Meaning, the whole time, this girl never thought that this situation was going to be what it is today. But once you get to that point, that you got to follow through. Okay? Because she thought was her going out there and crying wolf was going to get her all the attention that she needed to be able to be, how can I say, stable without needing Robert. But it backfired. It backfired. Because for one, she did gain the attention. She did get the eyes. But you don't do that off of lies. Because once someone figures out that you're lying, that boat is going to sink. The only people that's still on that ship with her is the people that think like her. And if they think like her, then that says it all for itself. For me, I'm happy for Robert. And I say that on a regular basis. Free Robert! You know, I'm happy for Robert because he's out here still doing what his business consists of. Entertaining, bringing content, and moving on and doing better. 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 Let me say it for you again. Moving on and doing better. People could act like they doing better, but to actually be doing better, let's talk about it. But it ain't gonna stop here. Trust me, this is about to take a whole big spin. A big spin. a big spend, and I'm here for it, and I'm going to bring it to my subscribers so y'all can see it as well. I've been in the process of getting my kids ready for school, because you know, that's the thing that mothers do, parents do, let me put it that way. So my kids have been getting ready for school because they actually start school tomorrow. You understand? I'm going to actually miss them. I'm not one of those parents that like, oh yeah, I'm all happy my kids is going to school. Nah. My kids is my peoples. You understand? They are. So anytime that I get to spend with them, I'm happy for it. You feel me? But yeah, they start school tomorrow, so I've been kind of here, there, a little all over the place, trying to get things in place to make sure that they was prepared. I got to do denim here tonight, you understand, because I ain't want to do it ahead of time, and then when he get ready to go to school, it's not as fresh as it could be, which they only got school for 2 days. Make it make sense. Thursday and Friday they go, which is tomorrow, Thursday, and then Friday, right? And then they got the full week next week. But I'm happy because they happy. But I'm gonna miss them, you know. But that just gives me more time to get back into these videos like you know your girl do. I have to make a new intro and outro because like I told y'all last week, all of everything that I had in my gallery got deleted. So I'm basically starting from scratch, but that's okay because I am Tay. Tay is the video. The video starts and ends with me. So with that being said, and the show still must go on, but I'm going to have a little bit more of a conductable fucking schedule. Ooh, a conductable schedule to where I can make sure I put out at least a video or 2 a day. You understand how I used to keep my peoples happy. I'm also going to go back to, you know how my old format, I don't really want to say it because I noticed that people will take your ideas and make it their own. So at least I want to be able to use it before I put it out there into the airwaves and somebody decides to use it first. And anyway, I just came through to drop this little video, to drop my little 1-2-1-2 on the situation, which it might all be a fluke because I think they got more views from people finding out that they broke up than people even being ecstatic about them being together, because you know that's like the big stepper turned green pepper. I told y'all this months ago, but who am I? Who am I? You know? Anyway, this has been your girl Tay. Came through to drop a little tea. I am out, baby. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. You know the Cash App is always in the description if you choose to support the channel to keep these spices and cookings going so I can keep serving these plates. Like, hello? Nah, I'm just joking. Love is love and your girl is out. Oh, and to the people that do have a membership, my loyal Tays, my loyal babies, I'm about to drop some stuff up in there from tier to tier. I'm just happy y'all been rocking with me because y'all know this stuff is not easy. You're researching, you're editing, and me, I'm on camera, so it's not just about the voiceover. You understand what I'm saying? So I got to come through with the shoot. Anyway, your girl is out. I love y'all.